Sex trauma. Safe sex is not only barrier contraception. In a tender love fight, you can also get abrasions, tears, and fractures, and we are not quite talking about hands and feet now. Remember, any unplanned discomfort is a reason to stop. This concerns your partner. Why does sex trauma happen? We tell you, abrasions can appear if there is not enough lubrication in the vagina. Because of this, it is not elastic enough. If after 2 days the pain does not subside or the wounds bleed, consult a doctor. And to prevent this from happening again, spare time for foreplay and stock up on lubricant. Men can be at risk of frenulum rupture, especially if it is short. Risk factors include lack of lubrication and too abrupt movements. Injuries also occur during anal sex. Now we will just remind you that in this location there is no lubrication at all, so a lubricant is a must-have, and a scratch in such a place is much more dangerous than a vaginal one, since there are more potential bacteria around. All safety rules also apply to sex toys if they have chips or sharp parts. They will damage not only the mucous membrane of the vagina or colon, but also the skin nearby. Always check the integrity of these devices before use, and always take into account the size of the accessory and the angle of its insertion. Do you use a condom? Well done, but imagine it suddenly disappeared. If this happened during vaginal sex, you can try to get it out. Did not work? Then a gynecologist will help. In a similar situation with anal sex, you need to immediately go to the doctor. Yourself can only push the condom deep into the very depths of the tunnel. In the heat of passion, you can also bite your partner, sometimes even too hard. Most often the hands, earlobes, and nipples suffer from bites. Slightly bitten skin is enough to disinfect and leave alone. But deep wounds, especially the head of the penis or clitoris, can be dangerous, at least with bleeding. And now, about the scary part, a fracture of the penis. No, this is not the same as breaking a bone, although the terms are the same. This is the name for the rupture of two parts of the male organ that are responsible for erection: the cavernous body and the sheath of the penis. Doctors call this trouble a deformation or an eggplant sign. Here are its symptoms: blueness of the penis, swelling, bleeding, pain in the appropriate place, problems with urination, sudden loss of erection, and when this happens, you will hear a crack. The most common cause of such trouble is forced bending of the barrel to weaken the erection. In second place is masturbation. Also, injury can occur if the arrow of love accidentally slips out of its target during the shooting and hits something nearby. But don't be scared. A sword fracture is a rare occurrence and occurs once in 175,000 visits to a urologist. And yes, it requires urgent medical care. Remember, friends, complex positions without sufficient physical training and sex on unstable surfaces, as well as experiments with objects that have a completely different purpose, can lead to damage. Take care of yourself and your partner, and there will be much fewer visits to doctors. Good luck in love.